Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the evening. This is our main event. This evening, our main event is to contest the ACB Flyweight Championship. First up, out making his way to the red corner, the challenger, Aaron Robinson. And making his way to the blue corner, the current ACB Flyweight Champion, Connor, the new sensation, Hignett! Ladies and gentlemen, your official introductions for the ACB Flyweight Championship. First, the challenger in the red corner. This fighter is 19 years of age. He stands 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed in at 57.7 kilograms. Has a record of 1 win, 2 losses, no draws. Fighting out of Liverpool, Aaron Robinson! And across the cage in the blue corner, the champion! He is 17 years of age. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighed in at 56.2 kilograms. With a record of 9 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 8 wins within the distance. Fighting out of Highton, Connor, the new sensation!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and we're ready for the ACB main event of the evening. Got Aaron Robinson, the challenger from Next Generation, taking on Connor, the new sensation, Hignett.
Yeah, this is for the flyweight amateur ACB title.
I'm Jamie the Haymaker Hay.
And I'm Robert Riley.
So, straight into action. We know what Connor's about, we know what Connor can do.
And Connor gets takedown straight away.
He's been working on his wrestling a lot, so I believe, and from talking to Sean, he's been working on it quite a lot, you know.
Yeah, he's been doing that with Ultimate Fighter Dave Fultner, who's a superior wrestler. Oh, he's got the arm. Oh, he went for the arm triangle, but couldn't quite get it.
So Connor, lest we forget, the guy's only 18 years old. Yeah, he's got his knees caught there though, and his foot is definitely caught. Oh, they're nasty heel shots. You got to be very careful in this position because you can break an ankle pretty quickly. But you know, Aaron's now on top, so Aaron Robinson in the top position and looking to rain down some punches onto Connor.
Yeah, Connor has some good jiu-jitsu as well, so you know, from his back here, Connor is still very, very dangerous. Connor's dangerous in all areas. I mean, I can't really think of an area where Connor can't be dangerous.
Yeah, you know, we've seen, you know, Conor have some ridiculously good fights and some ridiculously big knockouts, but he's also won by submission, and he has, you know, beat some very, very good competitors.
Yeah, Conor comes from a karate background. You know, he's spent many years of his very, very young childhood doing karate background.
Yeah, he was actually international, like champion.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Now, Aaron Robinson has the mount position.
Aaron's got the mount position now, and he's going to start raining some punches down. You know, Conor is, you know, he's a well-rounded champion. He's had a lot of
some big shots there by Aaron Robinson,
and he just wormed his way straight out of that. You know, the thing is, you know, Aaron Robinson is a very, very tough competitor. You ask anybody that knows him, and that's why I had a lad that fight against him. We know how tough this kid is.
Aaron has a good ground game. Aaron has good jiu-jitsu. So they're in a bit of an awkward position here.
Conor has got like kind of an arm triangle, but
is the arm? Oh no, the other arm.
If he turns him over, he could be in a seriously dangerous position. But at the minute, it's a bit of a stalemate on the floor.
Yeah, at the moment, Aaron Robinson in top control.
Yeah, it seems to be. You know, he's controlling the fight so far.
Aaron Robinson is trying to pass. He's obviously trying to get in the mount position, but also Aaron Robinson has an opportunity. Well, he did have an opportunity there then.
Now he's got half a leg across, ready for putting a triangle in.
Oh, some big shot.
That is a big shot.
Aaron Robinson.
Very, very big shot. That may have some effect on Conor Hignett there.
And we're drawing to the end of the first round. That's the end of the first round. Yeah, down on the ground when Aaron Robinson's on top, he looks dangerous. He's dropping a lot of heavy shots, heavy ground and pound to Conor Hignett. But then when Conor's in control, you know, Conor's not delivering an awful lot just yet. But I know Conor's still got a lot to give in this fight yet.
Yeah, it seems to be a fair bit to give from Conor. We know what Conor can do, and we've seen Conor have a few, you know, ropey first rounds. We've seen him on the last ACB, on ACB 4, sorry, where he had a bit of a ropey first round. Came back and
I don't know if we can say this, but I'd say sometimes Conor's a late start.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he definitely is. He really, you know.
But once he gets warm and the engine's been running and he's inside that cage, things can definitely change.
See, Conor is ready for this now. You can see it. This is what he normally does. He does G himself up. But let's not take anything away from what Aaron Robinson did in that first round. You know.
To interrupt there a minute, Jamie. One thing I love about Conor and the Hammer, he has this special relationship with his coach, Sean Hammer Martin, where when Sean gets into the cage and he looks at him towards the end of the first round, like in his corner, he riles him up. Sean riles Conor up, and it gets him going. Sean is Conor's energy.
Yeah, he is. I agree. Yeah, I totally agree.
You know, showing some good head movement.
That's a nice combination. You catch with that, and you're looking at some serious trouble there.
Oh, nice head kick there by Aaron Robinson.
Good block by Conor though.
Oh, some good body shot there by Aaron Robinson.
Yeah. Oh, he's caught it. He's definitely. This is turning into a bit of a slobber knocker now.
Both.
Oh, he caught Conor though. On the way out, some very, very good hands from Robinson here.
Robinson's showing some awesome hands here, Jamie. Some great hands.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's got some very good head movement as well. Clearly, he's got a good boxing background here. You know. Oh.
Snapping leg kick there by Conor Hignett.
As Aaron's stepping in there, he is getting caught a little bit, but his face isn't marking whatsoever at the minute.
Looks quite comfortable, Aaron Robinson. He's looking really, really comfortable. Conor. Another chopping leg kick.
He really is cut open now, Conor, and he's been caught again on that same cut, and now he's going for a takedown.
Robinson takes the neck, takes Conor to the ground,
and went to take his back then. It looks like he's got just the arm across it. He could probably try and push that right arm in and
going into this fight. not many people gave Aaron Robinson a chance.
Yep.
Let me tell you now, not many people gave him a chance.
No, they didn't, and I agree.
And he's proving people wrong. But let me just say one more thing though. Don't count Conor Hignett out just yet.
Well, exactly. Don't ever count Conor out. But in the same respect, Aaron Robinson is known as being a cracking fighter.
His record doesn't speak, for his talent.
No.
But then again, Conor Hignett, he's a champion for a reason.
Yeah, we've got another 30 seconds left of this round, and Aaron seems to be dominating at the minute.
Yeah, he seems to be dominating this round. He's on top control, and it looks like he could end this round in top control.
He's got an arm triangle. He has got an arm triangle, but he needs to step across. It's on the wrong side. He's taking some shots now.
Yeah, there's about 10 seconds left of this round. Conor trying to go for the arm there. That's the end of the second round.
End of the second round.
Yeah.
And what are we going into the third round here with, Robert? What are we going into?
Well, at the moment, Conor's looking a little bit of wear and tear. He looks a bit. He's got a cut underneath his right eye. Aaron Robinson's looking good. He's looking sharp. At the moment, this is a good fight, and still anything can happen. Conor Hignett is a champion for a reason. He's the FCC flyweight champion, and he's the ACB flyweight champion. Conor Hignett,
I think he's the AFC as well.
He's a very, very talented fighter.
Yeah, he definitely is. It's one of them. You look at what he's done so far. He's very, very young career. He's had a lot of fights. Aaron Robinson has come into this fight as technically the underdog.
Yeah.
But we know how good a fighter this kid is. So
as I mentioned before,
tough fight so far.
As I mentioned before, going to this fight, not many people gave Aaron Robinson a chance going to this fight. And to all those that didn't give him a chance, Aaron Robinson's sticking a middle finger up and saying,
"Of course,
you're wrong."
Yeah, absolutely.
And we get the third round of this title fight underway.
Yeah, so Conor was caught again there, coming in. He seems to have the slightly less range.
Conor's still attacking. Nice chopping.
Nice inside kick.
Oh, Robinson gets
really
a nice takedown.
judo takedown.
Nice judo flip, yeah. And he nearly had himself in a mount position.
See, Conor now needs to get up because this is where Conor's in serious trouble if he ends up on his back for the rest of this round.
Yeah, his title's in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Robinson needs to work on him in this position here now. Robinson needs to be working on Conor, getting some ground and pound. And Conor himself should be trying to, release his leg from Aaron Robinson's leg, maybe trying to use his hips and sprawl out of that position and get back to his feet.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. Depends how strong. Aaron Robinson looks very, very strong, to be honest. And he looks at a minute like he might be on his way to win a title here.
Yeah, Robinson's staying composed in that side control. Referee is telling him to work, otherwise he'll stand him, which is possibly right.
Sorry, my apologies. I think he was the AFC champion. I don't think he is anymore, is he? I think he was beat off Scott Gregory. Was that for the AFC?
That was that AFC, yeah. Conor makes an attempt for a triangle at first, and then into an armbar.
He's got to do something from his back here. He's got a slight problem at the minute because we've got not long at all of this round left, and he's eating some knees now.
Yep, Robinson driving some knees in the side of Conor now.
Yeah, he is indeed, and it's looking.
Referee Brad Conway telling these fighters to work, or he'll stand them.
He might have a Kimura there. He's going for a Kimura anyway.
Yeah, the next generation corner are telling Robinson to knee on belly and then strike. Yeah. See, there's not an awful lot he's doing here in this side control. I mean, strength-wise, Connor is very, very, very strong. Believe me, he's strong. But Aaron Robinson's showing some serious strength in this fight. Yeah, it just shows how strong Aaron Robinson really is. Yeah. And this looks like, and that's the end of the fight. So that is the end of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to pass it over now to Aaron Chatfield, who's going to render the decision from the judges. Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event this evening, the Flyweight Championship. After 3 hardcore rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this a unanimous decision for your winner and new champion. Put your hands together for top performance, Hignett.
Fantastic, guys. Right, I'm here with the winner, new flyweight champion, Aaron Robinson. How's it feel to have the belt around your waist, bud?
What we coaches told me.
Right, everyone here knows that obviously you're both 2 top upcoming fighters. You've seen Connor fight, we've seen you fight. Was there any sort of game plan that you and your coaches came off for Connor?
No, my coaches told me I was going to be very against him, so I just didn't see where the fight's up in. No way to win, so. Fight, so.
Seems though you've got the belt now, are there any plans for the future? Is there anyone that you'd like to fight? Is there anyone that you'd like to plan?
Everyone here, everyone got me off, everyone teammates.
It's been a pleasure to have you on. Our new flyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Robinson!
So ladies and gentlemen, that was our main event. That's the end of the show this evening. But come the 31st of August, we're moving to a new venue. We're moving to the park.